2611 is your item number. If you want to save more money, sign up for the HSN credit card, $40 instantaneously towards your purchase. You can even put that towards our best buy of the day, which I love. Chef Jamie Gwen, thank you so very much. Incredible job. Thank you to the Omega team as well. And thank you to everybody at home for indulging in this with us tonight. First today's special we've ever done as a juicer, exclusive to us. You can literally just start enjoying all of those things. And take that juice, maybe you want to sip it outside on a hot summer's day over some ice. I've got ice on demand, and not like a little bit of ice, a lot of it of ice, 26 pounds of ice from Improvements. Deb Byers is joining us once again. And I'm so excited about this because this is a new and improved version at a phenomenal price point. It was $100 and I thought that was a good deal.
Absolutely.
40% off. 30% off of our price, but it was $124.99, and you got great colors. Let me show everybody the colors real quick, and then we'll dive into why you want an ice maker. Number one, I don't know if you follow any of the influencers, everybody's talking about countertop ice, ice on demand, have the little scooper. So we've got it for you in red. Oh, I like the white marble.
Beautiful.
Is that not bougie? Bougie on a budget right there. And then we also have it for you in the turquoise. Over here, a classic black. Behind here, we have it in your stainless steel. And look, brand new handle. So why do you want the handle? Well, all you need to do is plug this in and add water. You can take it wherever you want to. It can go outdoors by the pool. It can go with you in the RV. It can take it to the hotel room. Wherever you want, you have ice. And it's not just any ordinary ice, Deb.
It's absolutely the best tasting ice, in my opinion, and the opinion of so millions of you who have enjoyed our ice makers and the long line of ice makers that we've made with Improvements. This is the improved Improvements ice maker because not only are you getting a handle, it's lightweight, it weighs about 14 pounds, so this is super portable. There's no drain line, there's no water line. Valerie was telling you, all you need to do is plug it in, any regular outlet. You're going to fill it with water. It holds initially about a gallon of water. We've already put our water in here. You simply go ahead and pour it to the max line. Then you're going to put your basket in there. Yours will be empty. Mine's full because it puts out ice every 7 minutes. You're going to turn it on, and then you're going to press select. And you're going to choose the smaller cube or the larger cubes. Okay. And when we say cubes, what we're talking about are these little that's the satisfying kerplunk, kerplunk of your ice dropping off of those stainless steel rods in the back. So here we go. You're getting either the smaller cubes or the larger cubes, and they both have a purpose. Now the smaller cubes, and you'll see there's a little, see that little hole in there? That's from hanging off of the stainless steel rods. So you're not going to get any yucky taste or anything like that because the entire unit is encased in stainless steel. But these are also going to give you more surface area to chill your beverages faster, keep your beverages colder longer, and they're going to nestle in your glasses so they make a more beautiful presentation. The smaller ones are going to break down faster in your blender to give you the most delicious smoothies and the frothiest drinks for your protein drinks. And the larger ones are going to be for the drinks that you want to savor, or maybe you want to chill food on a buffet. But either way, you've got the best tasting ice, 26 pounds of ice in a 24-hour period, and it's going to be unbelievably portable, quiet, absolutely, and only about 9 inches by 10 inches by 11 inches on your counter for the best tasting ice you've ever had.
Have you ever been asked to bring ice to the party? There's never enough ice, and when you need it, sometimes you use those stinky, nasty trays, or maybe your refrigerator, the ice maker is broken. You know how expensive it is to either get it replaced or have to buy an entire new refrigerator. This is that countertop, fresh, creamy, on-demand ice, and it makes a lot of ice. 26 pounds is a lot of ice. When you think about you go to the gas station or you go to the grocery store to be able to pick up ice, how many bags of ice that a lot of times you need, you're gonna keep this out. It could be by the pool, it could be at the little lake house. Take this with you to the RV. Of course, leave it on the countertop and grab and go. Get exactly what you need. It should be $124.99, and I think that's a conservative price point when you talk about the Improvements brand and the technology that we bring. 40% off savings, $23 and change gets it home. And when you get it home, you have 30 days to try it. And I think that a lot of people are like, oh, I've seen all those influencers. Everybody's talking about these different ice makers that you keep on your counter. Well, I don't really need that. Why would I need it? You are gonna need it so often that you're gonna be like, I never go and use that ice maker that's in the freezer anymore.
Well, the reason that you don't want to use the one that's in the freezer are, if you've got an automatic ice maker, is it still working?
Yeah.
Or is it making those little half moon shapes and it freezes up and then you've got a block of these half moon shapes that you can't do anything with? Or we all use these. We've all used these. They come in your freezer, you buy them at the store, you fill them with ice. What ends up happening, it takes 6.5 hours to make 16 cubes, and then invariably, no matter how clean your freezer is, no matter how clean everything is in your home, this ends up tasting yucky. I don't know why. It's just a fact of life. You're having a glass of water and you're kind of like, oh, that's not good. Well, if you went to a restaurant and that's what your experience was with your water or your wine or your soda or anything that you're having, your iced tea or your lemonade, you wouldn't go back there. Why do you want to have that experience at home when you have the option of having delicious ice that's flash frozen on stainless steel rods, that's going to chill your drinks faster, that's going to pump out every 7 minutes? You're going to hear that satisfying kerplunk. What's going to happen too is when this basket gets full, the little light will come on and it tells you that the basket is full and it's time to take the ice out. You're also getting a scoop and a suction, like a little suction thing on the side to hold the scoop, so you never have to worry about where the scoop is. When it needs water, it tells you it needs water. It'll hold about a gallon. But also, in an emergency, now we're heading into hurricane season, unfortunately, here in Florida. And what invariably happens is we all start to get nervous. We want to keep our food cold, and when we lose our power, which invariably we will, and we run out to everywhere trying to find ice, along with everybody else that's trying to find ice. What we did the last time, I hope we don't have to experience that again, but my husband and I have, obviously we have one, of course, I couldn't share it with you if I didn't have it and experience it. We pumped out ice. We made 26 bags of ice, and I'm going to show you. Can I show you in the freezer? Because I want to show you what that looks like. So what we did is we stacked all the ice in the freezer. So when we just pumped it, it was quiet, just running on the counter all day long. And then you end up having ice. So you don't have to compete with everybody else. You're not, and everybody else is looking for ice. You didn't have to. It's all bagged up. So not only is this something that's going to give you all that fun and ease of entertainment, but in an emergency, it can really be a lifesaver. So think about something that's going to be absolutely amazing for entertaining, but also going to help you as we head into those seasons where we're going to be having weather issues.
And I think this is the perfect time to get it. Not only would it make a great gift for you and your household, it could be the college-age student, it could be your neighbor, maybe it's a teacher or a sports coach, or maybe it is the fact that you don't even have an ice maker, right? Or maybe it is in that garage apartment. It doesn't matter. It's portable. It weighs about 14 pounds. The handle is new. We have it in red. We have it in black. I'm sorry, this is the stainless, but the top handle is black. That's the most popular. Down in front, we've got it for you in the all black. This is the turquoise, and then we have it in the white marble. How many of you have those like white marble countertops? You like the white and the grays? It should be about $125, over a 40% off savings. Love to send it out to you so you can experience this ice. And truly, until you taste the difference, you really won't understand in that smoothie or in that frozen beverage. There is a creaminess to it that I don't even know how Improvements does it, but I'm not asking any questions. I'm really not, because I'm like, okay, there's no dairy or milk that's going in this smoothie. You just got some juice and some fruit, and now the ice.
Yes, and it's going to be the ice. Now, the other cool thing about this is that you're going to be entertaining, or you're going to the park, or you're going to the beach, you're going to one of those pavilions. You can take your ice maker with you. And remember, there's no drain line, no water line. There's nothing that you need to do. By the way, if you're going to be taking it with you, there is a little drain hole in the front.
Okay.
There's a little plug and a little drain. Drain the water out of it, and it just makes it lighter for you to carry, and it won't spill in the car. And then when you get to your destination, make sure that you plug it back up again and then fill it up with water. Remember, it'll hold about a gallon of water, and you don't have to use any special water. Whatever water you've got is fine. So let's say you want your protein drink or your smoothie and you're watching your weight. This is going to give you the opportunity to have that without any dairy. So you're going to be able to have the best adult beverages, because the smaller cubes, the bullet-shaped cubes, are going to break down faster in your blender. They're better on your blades, but they're going to make your beverages that much frothier. So for the adult beverages or for the kids, this is the ice maker that you want to give you all that versatility in either the large cubes or the small ones.
I also love that the size of them just in general, you know, if you're putting it in any type of thermos, not all thermoses have like a wide mouth.
That's a great point.
And those bigger cubes, I mean, you can't get them in there, right? Or if you're making an iced coffee, you don't want those big kind of bulky, you know, ice cubes. These are like little dainty, cute little ice cubes, and they taste delicious. And you'll see how creamy and smooth it blended in a smoothie, which I love.
Now you're doing a lot of beverages tonight. You're doing great. This is awesome. Okay, this is your smoothie. There's nothing in here except for juice, ice, and frozen fruit. Enjoy.
It's like you knew what I was thinking, Deb. They love me tonight. I mean, I'm not going to turn it down. Is there alcohol in this one?
No.
Okay.
But there
I
could be.
Have to ask.
There could be. That's what makes this so amazing. And this is such a nicer presentation. Isn't that delicious?
It's so good.
It's really great. And it's the ice that's doing it for you. So that's what's going to be so amazing. But then again, remember, you also have the larger cubes. Which
so you can decide whether you want larger or the smaller, right?
Absolutely. All you're going to do when you get it is you're going to put it on your counter.
Okay.
And it's 9 inches by 10 by 11 inches. Plug it in. Turn it on and then press select, and you'll choose either the smaller cubes or the larger ones.
Did you see that? We got the shot of the kerplunks.
Did you get?
We did. I know you were looking at the top. We're gonna have to go back to the top of this one because the shot was on the kerplunks and they happened and it was amazing.
It's the best part. And
so
by the way, these are super quiet until you hear that satisfying kerplunk, kerplunk, and then it drops into the tray. And again, by the way, if you don't get into the tray fast enough, or perhaps a little light comes on and says, hey, you've got to take the ice out of the tray, it'll simply melt and then it'll recycle. So you'll be able to constantly have it going. You don't have to do anything at all.
So no water line is needed?
No water line is needed. Excuse me. You're simply going to drain it out and carry it to take it wherever you want to go. So this is going to be something that you're going to be able to plug in, turn on, choose whether you want the smaller cubes or the larger cubes, and then wait 7 minutes. It'll start to pop out that ice. You're going to be able to accumulate 26 pounds in a 24-hour period. So this is going to give you the opportunity to have something that's going to give you all that ice. And in the morning, if you wanted to have a smoothie or you're having a protein drink, you could get up, you could turn it on, go upstairs, take your shower, do your hair, and by the time you come down, you'll have a tray full of ice that's going to give you the most delicious smoothie, in my opinion, and yours, of course, that you've ever had. That's going to be amazing. So this is really fantastic.
I love the ease of it. There's no app. You don't need to download anything. It's one button to turn it on. You just add water. Let me ask you this about the water.
Yes.
Do I need a special water?
No.
Okay.
There's no special water. There's no special filters. It's regular tap water.
Any maintenance or anything I have to do for it?
No. It has a self-cleaning feature, so if you want to go ahead and just...
Deb, you're making this too easy.
Well, I've never, honestly, this is, I've been presenting these beautiful ice makers for 6 years here at Improvements and here at HSN. This is the lowest price that we've ever offered. It really is amazing for a product that has always been a fan favorite because it really does what we say. And you say, well, you know, I've got a freezer and I've got an ice maker. I really don't need one. Believe me, there are going to be many occasions when you're going to go, wow, I'm so grateful I have it. And the fact that it's super affordable right now, take it on the boat, take it on the RV, take it to the assisted living, give it to the kids who are going to college and put it in the dorm. Believe me, they're going to want ice for their adult beverages. But this is going to be an opportunity for you to have something that's going to be a little powerhouse, also great in an emergency, but gives you that best tasting ice in a great compact portable machine that's going to be pumping out 26 pounds of ice in a 24-hour period.
26 pounds of ice is a lot of ice. And remember, your water, wherever you're grabbing it for, I mean, unless you're using some special fancy bottled water, you got water, it's free.
That's it.
There's no, you know what I mean? There's no maintenance for this. You don't have to think about it, but you're making the investment today and you're getting it at over 40% off savings. If you want the stainless steel, that's the one that's most popular. And at this low price, this is not like December or January where nobody's thinking about like iced or cold. It's hot outside. It's only getting hotter. You just walking the dog, just opening the door to like get the mail, you're like, oh my gosh, I need a cold beverage. Everybody that comes over, how many times do you say, you want ice with that? You want ice water? You want ice with that beverage? You have ice on demand. In 7 minutes, you're gonna get trays of ice. Large sizes, the small size. It's the cylinder with the holes that makes the difference. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced. And if you're somebody that has been watching all the viral sensations and all the influencers talk about those countertop ice makers, try this one first. It's a better deal. I think it's better ice. And of course, you get 30 days to try it out. Choose the turquoise, the black, the stainless steel, the red, or the white marble. 876-976 is your item number. Deb, I love seeing you. I don't know if I'm gonna see you again. It's okay. I'll just have to come over to your house. It's fine.
Well, I have ice.
That's right, you'll have ice. Okay.
And I'm gonna bring the